President-elect Donald Trump rang the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange, ringing the bell for the next wave of Fintech IPOs coming in hot. Kidding. Trump rang the bell to commemorate his selection as Time Magazine's Person of the Year for the second time.
But we did a good job. We had a great first term, despite a lot of turmoil caused unnecessarily. But the media's tamed down a little bit. They're liking us much better now, I think. If they don't, we'll have to just take them on again, and we don't want to do that.
Just another reason to get me excited for January 20th, a day the world will never forget, the inauguration of our 47th president, Donald J. Trump, where Trump will be publicly sworn back into the Oval Office in order to continue serving the greatest country on the planet. To bring you the real-time news and updates live from the inauguration in Washington, D.C., I'm proud to let you know that I've partnered with the team at Fruition Productions, the same team behind the XRP Unleashed documentary, rebranded as Rigged from the Start, exposing the war on crypto. We'll be live streaming the inauguration across all major social media platforms for 24 hours straight. And I already got my press pass for the big day, so I'll be interviewing patriots somewhere near the West Lawn or alongside the inaugural parade as Trump makes his way down Pennsylvania Avenue. Running the show from the studio will be the Fruition Productions team, as well as Johnny and Abs from the Good Morning Crypto Show. Did you guys know these are the same brilliant minds behind the Merlin application for conveniently tracking your crypto investments? These guys are busy. Anyways, we rented out a big league studio just yards away from the inauguration. We're taking our independent journalistic passions and capabilities mainstream. Global. We're expected to reach over 1 million viewers throughout the 24-hour live stream of the inauguration. And throughout our coverage of the inauguration, we'll be featuring interviews with patriots, politicians, C-suite executives from the fintech sector, as well as other key opinion leaders. So if you're interested in joining us for an incredible day of coverage, patriotism, and virality, reach out to me. Again, we're expected to reach over 1 million viewers throughout the day, men, women, and children across this great nation.
We're going to be talking about unity. We're going to be talking about success, making our country safe, keeping people that shouldn't be in our country out. We have to do that. I know it doesn't sound nice, but we have to do that.
Providing our audience, our global community, with real-time news and updates from the ground floor at the inauguration. Maybe even from a dance floor at one of the galas. We'll see. And we already have a few thought leaders confirmed for the big production, like the Wall Street veteran Miss Linda P. Jones, securities lawyer Jimmy Valley, creator of the security token Stephen Nureyev, and legends like Gary Cardone. The list of power players goes on, and rumor has it, Joe Rogan and Brad Garlinghouse might make an appearance. If you want to join our 24-hour live stream production, either virtually or in person, at our studio in Washington, D.C., shoot me a message. Now, with that being said, I wish you all a wonderful rest of your year. Happy holidays. Oh, and before I forget, make sure you check out my buddy Matt Rosadin's recent post about his former employer Ripple Labs potentially encouraging the tokenization of stocks using the XRP Ledger blockchain.
If you don't know what a tender offer is, it's basically like a stock buyback. It's for private companies. So if you hold stock in the private company, they'll buy it back from you. You get money in your pocket. That's like shareholder liquidity, right? So it's kind of like a benefit to shareholders. It's also a benefit to Ripple because they get to buy back stock. They get to like set the valuation for that, and that creates a new benchmark for how to value the company. So it's really interesting to see the dynamic of how these buybacks change the price of Ripple stock on the market. They do have an upward increase effect on the actual price. Very clear with their strategy that they are doing these tender offers and doing these buybacks because they want to make Ripple Labs stock a useful asset that's providing value to its shareholders.
Per share.
Okay.
Yeah. Right? Because this is the share, total share. Yeah. I know it's my job to know these numbers.
And so the next step is actually not running these buybacks on Web 2 platforms like NASDAQ Private Markets, which is where they run these buybacks. The next step is to move these markets, these tender offers, and all this shareholder liquidity on the XRP Ledger. I reached out to Brad and I'm like, I can build this for you on the XRP Ledger if you guys are interested in that, then we should chat. Because right now I'm just focused on getting it out on Base.
This is the same Alphabet-backed Ripple Labs that has countless partnerships and relationships with the largest financial institutions and central banks in the world, sworn to secrecy by countless NDAs. Full disclosure, Matt and I used to work together at another fintech company called Link2, where you can purchase shares of Ripple Labs on their platform today unless they're already sold out. Wasn't me. Link2 CEO Bill Saris communicated back in the summer of 2022 at a global investor conference in Portugal that they were building their investment platform on top of the XRP Ledger blockchain too. Here's the very PowerPoint slide shared by Link2 CEO confirming they aim to tokenize the shares of private companies available on their platform using the XRP Ledger.
A cold wallet, soon you'd be able to use your Coinbase wallet, your Kraken wallet, any wallet out in the space, and our account wallet will be like a traffic controller so that you can use any particular wallet that you have. And these are all exciting pieces that are going on now. So when I meet with the engineering team and the product team and what we're doing there, it kind of reminds me of what we were doing 2-3 years ago when we were first rolling out the platform. This next level is going to take us to a huge next level.
That was over 2 years ago, and this industry moves extremely fast. Where they are today, we'll just have to wait and see. Link2 is the go-to platform if you're looking to invest in fintech companies like Ripple Labs, like Glint, like Uphold, all of the most disruptive private companies in the world. Check out Link2's website. They've already reached 1 million users, and they've already sold over $500 million in investments since launching their platform in 2020. Remember, 2020 was in the face of a worldwide pandemic. This astronomical growth underscores the Link2 team's resilience, their dedication to the overall mission, which is to democratize access to the private capital markets.
What are banks doing? They're not sitting idle. They're buying fintechs and adopting their technology to enhance their lending operations.
Solid intentions and solid fundamentals. Full disclosure, I own a significant amount of Ripple shares, Circle shares, and Uphold shares thanks to Link2. And if you want to learn more about Link2 or any of my favorite fintech companies, check out my personal referral links directly below this video. And I highly recommend that you follow Matt Rosenden to learn more about what he's been up to since departing Link2 and starting his very own venture, Capsign, another tokenization platform for the capital markets. Fintechs are scaling up all around us, ladies and gentlemen, just as favorable regulations for stablecoin issuers are about to be passed. So keep your head on a swivel and always do your research. Remember, none of this is investment advice, and I'm just sharing my personal perspectives and personal experience. Now, with that being said, looking forward to seeing you all at the inauguration on January 20th in Washington, D.C. Happy holidays. Thanks for tuning in. Love you mucho.
And out of nowhere comes a ray of sunshine, and that sunshine is named John Deaton.